Hey, young world. Hey, young world. Young world, young world. Young world, young world. What's going on, good people? What's up with the folks out there in the tube land? You see what the title is, man. You see what the title is, man. You see. Hey, that's how we turn up. No music in this bitch at all. I don't know why. I went live. This nigga Joe Budden. I said Joe Budden. Shout out Joe Budden. Shout out to the podcast god, the podcast king, Joe Budden. I wasn't even trying to talk about Joe Budden. Joe Biden. Sleepy Joe. Let's talk about Sleepy Joe for a second. Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe, when it comes to this brim on my head, these two letters on my head. Sleepy Joe. Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy Joe. What's going on, Sleepy Joe? What's wrong with Joe Biden, yo? Like, in all seriousness, what's wrong with Joe Biden? This nigga Joe Biden, bro. Not even just Joe Biden, because we can't really just put that off on one person, you feel me? All of America, the people who run this country, the people who decide to send billions, trillions to these other countries when they're in need of help and shit like that. These individuals really decided to come up with a figure of $770. $770. That's less than what we got for COVID. That's less than $1,200. The little stimulus shit. This dude thinks, not even dude, like I said, we can't really just put it off on Sleepy Joe. Like it's all the people up there, all the people that sit on Capitol Hill, man. These people really think $770, $770 is gonna do something to the people that lost their fucking homes. But yet, billions, trillions of dollars get sent out the country. Now I understand if it was like, you feel me, like if it was like the entire country, you feel me, like the entire country is going through shit, is burning down. All right, cool. Not even then. Sleepy Joe and his folks sitting up there on Capitol Hill, bro. What makes y'all think $770 is really gonna do something to the people who lost pretty much everything, like like cars, shit, kids, and some people. I just saw on the news this lady was trying to save her son, get him out the house. I think he was a kid, and they wasn't able to get him out. I guess he was like disabled or something. So the son was like, "Mama, just leave me. Just go. Ain't no sense in both of us dying. Just go." That's heartbreaking, yo. That's heartbreaking. Now, there's no amount of money that can replace a loved one that's no longer with us, right? That's understandable. But at the same time, what the fuck is $700 gonna do? Excuse me. $770. What the fuck is that gonna do for the people who lost everything? Like, in all honesty, like, what the fuck is, we live in California, bro. The shit is already expensive as it is. That's $770. That shit gonna be gone by the end of the week. Like, let's keep it a buck. Then on top of that, you got these people out here upping the price on rent, upping the price on hotel rooms, motel rooms and shit when it's illegal and they're not supposed to be doing that. But they still doing it. So what are these people supposed to do with $770? Like where they gonna go with that? Where they gonna take that? What the like in all honesty, they think just because there's so many people out here helping and donating food and donating clothes and shit like that, in their mind they like, oh, they don't really need it. They don't need a large lump sum of money because there's people out there helping and donating clothes and food and shit. So let's just give them $770. Let's just give them $770. Bro, that shit gonna be gone by the end of the week. That's not even enough to pay for a fucking Motel 6, bro. These people lost their homes, my nigga. Where they gonna go, my nigga? Sleepy Joe, bro. I'm happy your ass is leaving. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm happy your ass is leaving, Sleepy Joe. Cause you done fucked up this country. Now, I'm not agreeing with no left wing, no right wing shit, because at the end of the day, they all can suck the girthiest part of my penis. I'm not debating that, right? I'm just simply just upset that these motherfuckers think $770 is really gonna change something to the people who watch their house burn down to the ground. Like, what is that really gonna do? That's they. Like, come on, man. But yeah, we can send billions of dollars, trillions of dollars to Ukraine. The fuck Ukraine need our money for? Granted, they going through what they going through. Obviously, it's sad, but that's none of our business, bro. What Ukraine got going on in Ukraine has nothing to do with America. That is not our fucking problem. That is their problem, their issue. Let them deal with that. It's not our problem. But when things happen in this country that is our problem, what do? $770. I'm telling you, man, we need to like, I don't know. I've been saying this since November of last year. I feel like if everybody, I'm not saying the entire world, because not the entire world not going, I mean, all of America's not going to do it. The whole country's not going to do it. But my plan for us here in California, if we literally, in California, if we seriously just take back the power from these politicians here in California, shit would be a lot better. And I have a whole plan. Like, you see how beautiful it is that all of us are helping each other out here in California. Now imagine if we were doing that and everybody in California, from Sacramento all the way down to San Diego. Imagine if we all just stopped working. That's 40 million people. 40, just imagine if 40 million people in the fifth largest economy in the world just stop working. Just stop paying bills. Just stop paying rent. You know how detrimental that will be to these politicians' pockets? These motherfuckers will lose their mind. Then they will have no choice but to give us our shit back. And when I say our shit back, I just mean like they have no choice but to give us California back. Like, bro, we need to hold California hostage. Straight up. Straight up. We need to hold California hostage. It's time to ski mask up. It's time to ski mask up. Put a couple pistols to these niggas' heads. Like, hey man, we ain't going by y'all rules no more. We not playing by y'all games no more, bro. Like, we need to rally up like on some Black Panther shit. Not even just for black people. I mean all of us. Black, Mexican, fucking the Caucasians, all of us, bro. The Asians, all of us. We need to just come together and be like, hey, California, fuck you niggas. What's up, my guy? Shout out to you. We need all of us in California, all of us here in California, need to just come together and hold this motherfucker hostage, bro. Like, let's be real. You know how much we can do, how much like we can literally bring down the cost of living in Los Angeles. I guess shout out to you. We can literally bring down the cost of living in Los Angeles. We can literally bring down the rent in Los Angeles. We can bring everything down. We can crumble these politicians here in California if we just yeah, okay. I don't know about all that, bro. Okay, see, I'm not really. Oh, see, like, okay, look, the title says Biden, but it's not just Biden, bro. And also Trump ain't really gonna do shit either. Like, let's just keep it G. Biden signed off on $770. Trump is gonna do 1,200 like he did for the COVID shit. Neither one of them motherfuckers is really gonna do anything. So fuck both of them. To be real with you, what I'm saying is the people here in California. I don't care about the rest of the world. The people here in California, cool, good for you. In order for us here in California to take back the power from these bitch ass politicians, we need to just stop working, bro. We need to stop working, need to stop paying rent. We have the largest farming fields in the world. Like every like state in California. I mean every state in California, every state in America. All of our vegetables, wherever y'all live, where you get your vegetables, your meat, your chicken, beef, all that shit, it comes from California. We literally supply the entire country with everything. Okay, bro, you talking about unemployment. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. I don't care about that. I'm simply saying we need to take back the power from these politicians. I don't care that unemployment percentage and all. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit you talking. Like at all. I really don't. I truly I don't give a fuck about what you talking about. What I'm saying, fuck Biden, fuck Trump. You keep talking about Trump. I don't care. I don't care about what they doing over there in Capitol Hill. I'm talking about here in California, from Northern California all the way down to Southern California. That's what I'm talking about. It's 40 million people in California. California is the fifth largest economy in the world. Our farmers are the we have the number one farmland in the world. You can Google this. You can Google it and look it up. Now imagine if all 40 million people in California just stopped working, just stopped paying bills, stopped all that shit, right? Stop paying rent, all that. And we simply just lived off the land and we lived off the donations like what's going on right now with the fires. So many donations and so much people donating food and all that shit. Imagine if we just did that. They will have no choice but to listen to what the fuck we trying to say. They will have no choice but to bring down the cost of living here in California. Like we need to honestly just take back the power. That's all I'm saying. Good for you, bro. If you think I'm talking nonsense, if you think I'm saying stupid shit, cool. Good for you. You don't have to be here. You can clearly go watch somebody else's shit. Now, you think what I'm saying is stupid, but it's been proven facts because it has been done before. It's been done before. Shout out damn, I'm about to forget my nigga's name. Damn, the Black Panther Party out there in Chicago. They want hunger strikes, all type of shit. It's been done before, bro. It's literally been done before. Before the Black Panther Party in Chicago, everybody had to pay for lunch at schools. There was no free lunch at school until the Black Panther Party in Chicago started giving away free food to the kids who needed it of all races. Then, years later, what does America do? Oh, free food for all kids going to school. So yes, bro, regardless of what you're talking about, what I'm saying has been proven and has been done in the past before. So if you have a problem with what I'm saying, you don't have to be here. Good. But see, you still here though. So I can't have zero views if you still here, my nigga. I can't have zero views if you still in here typing. Now, see, here's how stupid this individual is. Every time you comment, all you doing is helping me in my algorithm. So thank you. Please continue to comment whatever you have to say, because all you doing at the end of the day is helping me out. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you and your stupidity. Thank you. Thank you for you and your stupidity. It's just now this nigga over here talking about what is Trump really gonna do? What Biden is granting people $770 to the people who lost their homes and shit. What the fuck is Trump gonna do? What he gonna do? Add an extra $100 to that? He gonna add an extra $100 to that? Is this thing gonna give these people free health care so they can do what they gotta do? No, he ain't gonna do that. Because at the end of the day, Trump is all about money. So if he was to say, hey, in the state of California, to all the people who lost their homes in a fire, you'll get free health care. He's not going to do that because that's going to hurt America in their pockets. So literally, what is Trump going to do different from what Biden is doing? Like, in all honesty, you over here talking about the unemployment rate and percentages. Fuck all that. What would Trump do to help the people? How would that be different from what Biden is doing? Like, in all honesty, Biden is granting people $770. Trump is gonna add two more $100 to that. He ain't gonna do nothing different. That nigga ain't gonna do nothing different at all. Now, if Trump right now was like, yay, when I get in the office, which is what? When is Trump going to office? Like, what, next month or some shit like that? He should be going into office pretty soon. Now, if Trump was like did a speech and was like, hey, to all the people of California who lost their homes in the fire, I'm going the first thing I do when I get in the office, I'ma sign off on a bill that will grant everybody who lost their homes $100,000. Then if he was to do that, cool. That nigga, he got my support. If Trump was to do that, cool. He got my support all the way. But he's not gonna do that. Ain't nobody gonna do that. Nobody sitting, no white person in those suits. And it's not even white. Let me take that back. It's not just white. Because it's black people up there in them suits. It's Mexicans up there in them suits. Ain't none of them motherfuckers gonna do nothing. Because if they was to grant a bill like that to give people that type of money who lost their homes, they gonna be sitting there like, man, I could have used that money to buy me a new car. I could have used that money to put down on to pay my mortgage or get a second mortgage on my home or whatever the case is. So there's nothing Trump is going to do different. It's just not. Like I say, if Trump, all Trump gonna do is give people an extra $300. Trump is gonna sign off on a bill for the same shit he did with the stimulus checks. It's gonna be $1,200. Still, that's still not enough for these people who lost their homes. $770 is for sure not enough in California. You will spend $100 just walking out your front door in California, and that is no joke. That is no joke at all. You will literally the food, like any restaurant you go to, or like you can look. So say you look up on Google, right? You want to go to a restaurant. You're like, oh man, I wonder what kind of food they got or what they menu like. So you go on Google, you look up the restaurant to see what kind of food or whatever the case is, right? It will tell you how much money you will be spending before you even look at the menu. It will tell you straight up, hey, this place is the amount of money you will spend at this place is $20 to $30. I looked up a McDonald's. I don't even eat McDonald's. I just looked it up to see how much money you would have to spend, right? For one person. I looked up a McDonald's that's in Hollywood. You know how much a McDonald's would be for one person? $20 to $30. Like, come on, bro. Then hopefully you don't have a car in California, because if you got a car in California, Shit, that's another $40 right there. So let's say you have $100 bill, you walk out your front door, you like, damn, I need to get gas. Gas is expensive, but your tank is damn near on E. So you like, man, I gotta go fill up. So you go fill up. You about to spend $20 to $40. You want to go to a restaurant, go eat. You about to spend another $20 to $30. Even if you was to go grocery shopping, if you was to go grocery shopping with $100, you gonna need to borrow some more money because even the grocery stores is expensive, bro. You can't go into the grocery store with anything less than $60 out here in California, and that's real. So what the fuck is $700 gonna do for people? It's not gonna do nothing, especially with people upping the prices and shit when it comes to like rent and the hotel prices and shit out here, which is illegal, but they still doing it. And ain't nobody gonna stop these motherfuckers from doing it. Ain't nobody gonna stop them. These people out here is offering the people who lost their homes out there in like Altadena and shit like that in Pasadena. They're literally offering people money to sell their land because they don't want them there no more. They don't want them there to rebuild. What's up? Yes, I am the Unc of YouTube. What's happening? I take that. That don't do nothing for me. Like, I know I see a lot of people get mad that they be getting called the Unc and shit. I don't give a fuck. Call me Unc. I'm an actual uncle, so I don't give a shit. But anyway, I don't know, man. I'm beating a dead horse, as they say. I ain't gonna keep on with this shit. What's up with the chat besides that weird nigga Roka, whoever the fuck that is? This nigga literally got in here and tried to talk to me about some Trump shit and say, "Oh man, that's why you got zero views, but you helping the algorithm, you punk bitch." So I ain't mad at you. Shout out to you, and you probably still in here too with your stupid ass. Anyway, what's up with the good people, man? What's going on outside of California? What's up with the world? What's going on? Talk to me. What we talking about? I'm on this bitch. I'm gonna be on here for a minute. And you think Trump is worth anything? Anything like what? He's worth something. Nigga worth $1 billion, if not more. He's a multi-billionaire. So yeah, his value, if that's what you mean, if that's what you talking about, yeah, he's worth something. Of course, this nigga's Donald J. Trump. Of course, he's worth something. Now, do you mean is he worth anything to the country? That depends. That depends on what matters to you the most in this country. You feel me? So it's like some people feel like his worth ain't nothing because he's what he trying to do with the abortion rights and shit like that. Some people think he's worth something because he's not trying to send billions and trillions of dollars to these other countries that ain't got shit to do with us and try to solve their problems. So it all depends on what you like think like on what matters to you the most in this country. Now, see, here's the thing with that. I see a lot of people say that. Yeah, the money, he inherited the money, right? Cool. But at the same time, do you know how hard it is to keep that money? Do you know how hard it is to keep putting more money onto that money that you inherited? Like people seem to not think, like people think, oh, okay, man, I just got blessed with $1 billion or a mil or whatever the case, and they think it's easy to keep that shit. This nigga Donald Trump spend money on private jets. This nigga spend money on coochie. This nigga done spent money on private islands and all kind of shit. So yeah, he did inherit that money, but he also helped grow that money to even more. Like he inherited some millions. He turned millions into billions. You get what I'm saying? So I hate when people say, "Oh, but yeah, that's not his real money. He didn't do nothing to get that money, but he grew that shit though." That's not easy to do. It's not easy to run multiple companies. It's not easy to run multiple hotel buildings. That shit's not easy, bro. What's happening? My nigga Jared. What's happening, Jared? Even Hood Been his partner said that if he wouldn't have. Nothing that he would be a rocket mile richer. He's bankrupt every business he's touched. You say that, but people are still going to the Trump Towers. You say that, but people are still spending money to sleep at the Trump Towers in Vegas. And what, I think he got one in Miami too. So I don't know. Like, I don't know. You say he's bankrupt. How do you know that? Because of what people say on the news? You know for a fact that nigga's bankrupt? Because it don't look like that nigga bankrupt to me. Now here's the thing. That's like when 50 Cent filed for bankruptcy. He filed for bankruptcy not because he was actually bankrupt, because he was losing money. No, he filed for bankruptcy so he wouldn't have to pay a motherfucker that sued him. Same thing with, I assume the same thing with Trump. Yeah, let me file for bankruptcy so I don't have to pay these motherfuckers any actual money. That's just business savvy. That's just being smart, so you don't have to actually come out your own pocket to pay a motherfucker. People go there primarily for money laundering. Okay, but still, who cares what? Here's what I'm. So you mean to tell me a person that works a 9 to 5 job, who's going on vacation to Vegas, and stays at the Trump Towers? They're staying there because they're money laundering. I want you to sit with that for a second. I want you to sit with that comment you just said, and just sit. As the business over, I never had to file for. Okay, good for you. You probably also never been sued, motherfucker. You also probably never been sued before. Nobody's probably never sued you or tried to sue your company. So of course you never had to file for chapter 13, 17, whatever the fuck. Now, if you were being sued, I guarantee your ass would do it. I guarantee your ass would do it because your lawyer would tell you to do it because it would help you save money so you wouldn't have to pay a motherfucker. So look, the reason why people do that shit, let's say, all right, Trump gets sued by a person, and that person wins the lawsuit, and Trump has to pay this person, let's say $10 million, right? That Trump would then file for bankruptcy and tell these people, hey, I ain't got the 10 million to give this person straight up. The reason why they do that is so they can make payments on it, so they don't have to come out their pocket to pay the full $10 million. So the motherfucker will probably throughout their life will kind of like constantly get just payments made on the shit throughout the rest of their life, like monthly. It's just monthly payments. That's just smart business. Like, how do you not understand that? Never been sued because I don't break the law for someone to want to sue me. I treat people like I want to be treated. Okay, good for you. I'm happy for you. I'm really happy for you. But also, is your business worth billions? You feel me? Like what's your net worth? You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you have a business. Shout out to you. I hope your business, I hope your business is fucking surpasses Amazon. I hope you have more money than Jeff Bezos. I hope you have more money than Elon Musk with your business. But is it worth that at this current moment? Probably not. That's just like when people go into a McDonald's, they notice that the floor is wet and they know wet floor sign, so they accidentally slip. Oh, now I gotta go sue. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna do that in your business because it ain't worth shit in their mind. In their mind, you gotta think this is public perception. You get what I'm saying? As an electrical business owner, I paid my people instantly. I also know people were contracted for Trump who refused to pay people that did services for him. Also, that's even with that, for people to actually think Trump is actually looking at the books. This nigga don't got time to look at these books. He has somebody doing that for him. That's like account, like when it's time to pay taxes and shit. They're not actually sitting there with their taxes looking at them. No, they pay somebody to do that. Now, whatever that person does to steal money from them or whatever the case, that has nothing to do with Trump. Same thing with the contractor person you just talked about. Yeah, okay, cool. Trump may have not paid these contractors. That Trump doesn't know that. Why does Trump not know that? Because he's not literally there signing the contracts and looking these people in the face and fucking them out of their money. No, he has somebody under him who takes care of all of that. Now, it's not his fault if the person under him is taking money. It has nothing to do with him. It's not his fault that the person under him is not paying the people what they supposed to be paid. That has nothing to do with him. The only reason why it has something to do with him because it's his company and it's in his name. Other than that, if that person steals money, that's on that person. That's not on him. Granted, but also at the same time, that's really none of our business. That's really none of our business because nobody will be talking about Trump and him breaking laws and all this shit if he didn't run for president. Before he ran for president, before he gave his political views, everybody was on Trump's penis. Let's keep it real. This go we on YouTube, type in Donald Trump G Unit. When G Unit was on the radio talking, and who just randomly calls into the radio station? Donald Trump. Why? Because he fucked with G Unit. There's so many. The song Fuck Donald Trump, Nipsey and YG. YG says in the song, we used to fuck with you. We thought we used to look up to you when it came to the business. Everybody fucked with Trump before he gave his stupid ass, before he opened his stupid ass orange lips and gave his 2 cents on politics. Before that, everybody fucked with Trump. Everybody loved Trump. This thing, Trump was in fucking Home Alone, bro. Trump was on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I don't know about the greatest president of all time. I don't know about all that. All right, you're not in the know. This is exactly what Trump did. His former attorney was in the room and spoke about the guy who Trump gave the power to that had to ask Trump to sign checks. Okay, all you did was just prove my point. Literally all you did was just prove my point. He doesn't know the business between the person under him and the contractors. He's just there to sign off on the checks. All you did, that comment just proved my point. All you did was just prove my point with that. Now, like I say, alien head. I don't. All right, let me because I see people in here think I'm actually defending this orange motherfucker. I am not defending this orange motherfucker. I'm not. Trust me, I'm not. Not at all. Fuck him and his mama. I'm not defending Trump at all. I'm just logical. I don't pick sides. I'm just a logical thinker. I see what one side talks about. I see what another side talks about. And I come up with my own conclusion. And my own conclusion is both sides can suck the girthiest, dirtiest part of my nutsack. Just saying. Everyone loved the image and idea of Trump, not his actual acting. Who the fuck said anything about his acting? Who said anything about his acting? That's literally, again, all you doing is proving my point. I said nothing about his acting. Me saying he was in Home Alone, me saying he was in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, actions. Okay, there you go. Because I was about, boy. But even then, nobody was talking about his illegal actions before he ran for president. Nobody talked about that then. Everybody loved, like you said, everybody loved the image of Trump. Everybody loved the idea of Trump. Nobody was talking about his actions, his illegal actions until he ran for president. Before that, like I said, everybody loved Trump. All you doing is proving my point again. Yo, you saw at a store other day buying wraps? No, no, you didn't, because I haven't smoked in the last 2 months. So wasn't me, my guy. Sorry. Mr. Wisdom, shout out to you. I fuck with you. Shout out to you. But yeah, it wasn't me, my guy. Where do you even live? Let's start with that. Where do you live? You ain't gotta tell me like the exact city and shit like that. Hey, people say I look like J. Cole. So obviously, motherfuckers out here looking like. Now, you saying that because I'm black? You saying there's all black people looking like Cali? Okay, what? Like I said, I don't want you to give up your whole location and shit. But where? Like, what city in Cali? Like where? Like Northern Cal, Southern Cal, and if it's like you feel me, let me know. Cause maybe I don't know, but I don't know. Southern for sure. Shout out to you, my guy. But it wasn't me. Like I said, I haven't smoked in 2 months. So it wasn't me, my nigga. They did. It was in multiple newspapers. Like people don't talk about what the Mavericks owner's actions have been. That's illegal. But if he seeks power, then that's what comes out. Exactly. That's what everybody. I guarantee you, back in the early 2000s, your ass was Harlem shaking with that nigga Diddy. D, the I, the D, the D, the Y. Your ass was screaming bad boy. You was rapping Biggie lyrics. You was doing all that shit. I guarantee you was. My house burned down. Hey, my nigga, the city on fire, but I still gotta smoke. I feel you, man. The city on fire, but I still gotta smoke. Shout out to Inhale. If for y'all who don't know, Inhale is Nate Dogg's son. Which go to my Instagram. Go to my Instagram. You can watch a video of Inhale crashing out because he lost his bitch. He lost his little bitch. This nigga tried to throw his whole body through a side mirror. It was ridiculous. He bounced off that motherfucker. He literally put his shoulder down like he was playing football, tried to run through that bitch, and he bounced off. It was amazing. Please go watch that shit. It was fucking amazing. But yeah, man, shout out to my nigga Jared in this bitch, man. My nigga Jared in this bitch. City on fire, but I still gotta smoke. That's my shit. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, that shit is hard. He is to me. Alien head. Damn, nigga, it took you a long time to comment that. But shout out to you, bro. Alien head. Why they call you alien head? Like you got a big ass head or something? Can I not click and see if this nigga got a big ass head? I probably can't. Oh, matter of fact, Jared, hold up. I didn't even know I could do this shit, cuz you's a moderator now. Standard moderator. Oh, my nigga Jamie in this bitch. Hold on, I gotta mod you up too, gang. I gotta mod you up too, gang. We in this bitch. Why did your house burn down? Where you living on the mountains like the rich people? Now, see, here's the problem I have with that, Will. Here's the real problem I have with that, my nigga. People think just because I don't like Biden because fuck Biden. I don't like what is top flight securities? Top flight of the world, Craig. Top flight security of the world. I don't like Biden simply because, for one, I don't like the fact that, for one, he was a racist. Still is. I don't give a fuck. There's no way in hell you can, for 1 minute, be a racist, then next minute you not a racist. I don't want to hear that bullshit. Trump is a racist. I mean, Trump is too, but Biden is a racist. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. Fuck Biden. That nigga's is a racist. Then the same shit people were getting on what's Donald Trump's vice president. What's his name? What's Donald Trump's vice president? Because people were getting on Trump and his vice president because his vice president was talking bad about Trump and he will never be with Trump and all this other shit. I want people to go back to what was it, 2019, the presidential debate when Kamala Harris was running for president, Joe Biden was running for president. They were running to be like the person to run against Trump for presidency. Kamala Harris called out Joe Biden for being a racist, standing on that podium. Called him out for being a racist, called him out for the way he treated black people. But yet she turned around and did the same. JD Vance, she turned around and did the same thing JD Vance did and become vice president to a motherfucker she didn't agree with. I don't pick sides, but I hold people accountable on both sides. So if you're gonna blame JD Vance for being vice president to Trump, you gotta blame Harris for doing the same exact thing. Now, Joe Biden, like I say, he ain't really do shit for this country at all. Let's keep it a buck. Let's honestly keep it a buck. Joe Biden did nothing for this country at all. The reason why we are such in one of the reasons. I mean, America, we've been in debt since what? We've been in debt since shit. Since what, the World War II? We've been in debt. We've been in debt for decades. But the reason why we fucked up right now, in the past 4 years, Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe. Let's keep it real. The reason why shit is so expensive right now, Joe Biden. Let's keep it real. The reason why, and here's the thing with this presidential debate. The reason why old girl lost, whatever her name was, Harris, the reason why she lost is because she didn't have a plan. Like her whole run, her whole stance was inflation been crazy like a motherfucker. Crazy. And it's all because Sleepy fucking Joe. I swear to God, I thought that nigga was gonna have a stroke standing up there giving his little slow ass speech and shit. I thought that nigga was gonna die up there. Anyway. Damn, cuz I lost my train of motherfucking thought. It happens like that. Anyway, man, yeah, Joe Biden, fuck Joe. He ain't do shit for this country the whole 4 years he was in. Oh, Harris, talking about Harris. Harris didn't have a plan for this country. Her whole plan was pretty much, I'm going to just do everything Joe Biden did. That's why her ass lost. We didn't want her to say that shit. We didn't look for her to be like, hey, because I remember they asked her a question. What would you do different from what Joe Biden did during his presidency? And she literally said nothing. That's what we didn't want you to say, sweetheart. We didn't want you to say that dumbass shit. We wanted you to actually give us a reason, or actually give us things you would do different than what Joe Biden did, simply because the reason why the country didn't want this nigga as president no more is because he was fucking up the country. And it wasn't just Republicans. It was Democrats too. We didn't want Joe as president. So for her to say, oh, I'm not going to do anything different, that's the dumbest shit she could have said. And it fucked up her whole chances of winning. Her whole main thing was abortion, 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 abortion. Every time she got up and talked about anything, abortion, 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 abortion. Now, granted, don't get me wrong, taking somebody's rights, taking a female's abortion rights is totally fucked up. I totally agree with that cold-heartedly, 100%. That is super fucked up. But at the end of the day, that only pertains to one group of people in America. That does not pertain to all of us, my nigga. She didn't give us not one reason. She didn't give us not one detail on why or how she will bring down inflation in this country. She didn't give us not one reason or detail on how she was going to pull our... Here's what she said about our troops. This bitch literally said, we don't have not one active member of our military on active duty right now. She said that shit, and literally it was an entire military team sitting in their barracks eating food, videotaping the presidential debate of her and Trump, and he was like, okay, so where the fuck are we at right now? The fact that the president or a person who's running to be president had no idea that our military was on active duty when our president has 100% control of where our military goes, and she didn't know that at all, that's kind of fucking concerning to me. I don't know about anybody else. That's kind of fucking concerning to me that this motherfucker had no idea where if our military was on active duty or not. Get some more drugs. It ain't working. Good for you, guy. I don't know what you want me to say to that, Oscar. I don't. Shout out to you, Oscar. I don't know what you want me to say. You thought that was gonna hurt me? You thought I was gonna crash out over that? I don't give a fuck about that punk ass bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Let me talk to Will. What's up, Will? I fuck with you. I could care less about both, but Harris wants to lower inflation by punishing the companies that are responsible for it. I'm not even going to continue to read that comment. She was going to punish the companies that were responsible for inflation. The motherfuckers that were responsible for inflation was her and Joe Biden. So she going to punish herself? That made no sense, my guy. I fuck with you, Will. I fuck with you. I feel like you a very intellectual dude. I fuck with you. That made no sense, my nigga. She was to give housing benefit for first-time buyers and for college and child care. Okay, that's what's up. I fucks with that. But at the same time, that wouldn't have done nothing for the people who've been owning their homes for years. Their fucking taxes and shit and on their mortgage probably would have had to go up for her to do that. Like, this is what people don't seem to understand. In order for somebody to do some good, like what you said she wanted to do, in order for that to happen, she would have had to take money away from something else in order for that to happen. Sort of like, what's the fucking mayor of Los Angeles? I can't think of this punk bitch name. What's her name? Karen Bass? It's punk ass. This is how you know she was evil. The bitch her first name is Karen. Anyway, Karen Bass. I think that's her name. Karen Bass. This punk ass bitch. Who is this? Trashia? Okay, what have I said that makes you think I'm a clown? Because, again, let me say this. I'm not for Trump. I'm not for Biden. Both of them are fucking stupid and psychotic. Now, for you, the only reason why you saying that is because your ass voted for Harris simply because she was black. Let's keep it real. You only voted for her because she was a black woman. You're assuming like the people you criticize. Not really. I can't really assume something that's public information. All you got to do is just look this shit up. You just got to search this. All you got to do is read. Reading is fundamental. This is the problem people have now in 2025. People don't fucking read. Like, you don't know what she would have done. You're assuming, my guy. Oh, I know what she would have done because she told us what she would have done. That's the whole point of a presidential debate. Is it not? Is that not the whole point of a presidential debate? Is for the person running to be president to tell us what their plans are when they get into office? Now, you saying I'm a clown for that, you're the clown because all you literally have to do is go watch the fucking debate. That's all you got to do, stupid. What the fuck is going on? You're saying she would have had to make other things go up in price. Yes, that's with anything. Like I was saying with Karen Bass. In order for her to have, what was it? She took $20 million away from the fire departments, and she gave $16 million of that to the police. You see how she had to take money from one thing to add money to another thing? Here's what people don't understand about politicians. Notice how I just said she took 20 million from the fire department and gave 16 million to the police department. What happened to that other $4 million? It's common sense, people. It's common sense, people. What are people not understand? People, the politicians been doing this shit for years, yo. Politicians been taking money from one thing to add it to another and putting a little extra money in their pocket. The politicians been doing that shit since the fucking 1700s, nigga. You're not educated enough. You're regurgitating false information. You know, here's the greatest thing about America. It's not even just America. Here's the greatest thing about our fingers and the phones we hold. You can literally go watch somebody else. You can literally, because all you're doing is doing name calling and saying I'm wrong, but you're not combating, you're not giving me reasons on why I'm wrong. You're just saying I'm wrong. So that lets me know you're uneducated as well. That lets me know you just got on here, saw me talking, heard one part of the live, and decided to comment towards that. So, blessings to you. Get your black ass the fuck out of here. Again, you don't have to be here. You don't have to be here. You don't. I swear to God, you don't have to be here. But you're here. And I just told somebody else dumbass this in the live too. All you're doing every time you comment, all you're doing is just helping me out in the algorithm. That's all you're doing. So if you think what I'm saying is bullshit and it's stupid, if you want people to not listen to what I'm saying, don't help my algorithm. That's all you gotta do. Just don't help the algorithm. Because every time you comment with your stupid ass, you pushing my video deeper into the algorithm. So anytime somebody goes on live to watch somebody going live on their phone, I'm going to be the first person they see because you're helping the algorithm. Fucking stupid. This is the lie. I don't have enough characters for you. Okay, you act like people don't text a paragraph, then stop, then send another paragraph, then send another paragraph, and multiple fucking text messages. First off, another thing, I hate when people do that shit. Don't send me 6 goddamn text messages of you talking about of multiple paragraphs. Send that shit all in one text, man. Send that shit in all one text message. Don't fucking text me multiple. That's why I keep my ringer off. Cause that fucking ding, 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 ding. That shit is irritating. Stop doing that shit, people. If you do that, stop doing that shit. Now, if you can do it here on YouTube, cause I don't give a fuck. It's not gonna make my ringer go off to where I gotta constantly hear ding, ding, ding. I fucking hate that shit. But like I said, you don't have to be here. And also, you're uneducated because you're not combating, you're not like giving me reasons on why I'm wrong. You're just talking out your ass just like I'm talking out my ass according to you. Although it's been a proven fact that politicians have been taking money from one thing, giving it to another thing, and keeping the rest in their pocket. This I bet you don't even know that this country is in debt trillions of dollars since World War II. And that's a proven fact. That's like a well-known proven fact. And you probably gonna say I'm stupid and don't know what I'm talking about with that too. When you can literally go Google that. So now I don't know, my guy. Get your stupid ass out of here. Anybody else? Let me get back to Will. I didn't finish with Will, man. Oh no, I did. I did answer that. Yeah, so I don't know. What else y'all want me to talk about? We don't have to talk about politics. Because at the end of the day, fuck Biden, fuck Harris, fuck Trump. Hey, imagine if they made a orange Hulk. Just and the shit was just solely based off Trump. That shit would be hilarious. A Orange Hulk movie with the whole hair and everything. The nigga talk like him anytime. So let's say he's just a regular dude, right? Somebody bring up politics and he get mad. Then he turns into this big ass Orange Hulk with Donald Trump's hair and he starts talking like him too. Instead of him destroying shit, he just talks like Trump. That will be fucking hilarious. Oh, that would be fucking comedy. Anyway, what else people want to talk about? Let's talk about anything. We can talk about hip hop. We can talk about anything. Let's go, man. Let's talk about something. I'm not about to keep getting into it, motherfuckers who don't know how to research shit. Keep this LA on my head. So what else we want to talk about? I'm here. Let's talk about anything. Let's get it. I'm gonna be on live for a minute. Oh, damn. I was about to make me a sea moss smoothie in this motherfucker. I got strawberries over there soaking in baking soda. By the way, people, when you wash off your fruit, when you get fruit and shit, don't wash the fruit with just water. That's not gonna kill the pesticides and shit in it. It's not. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Oh, it's not. Oh, this is not actually dirty like it usually is. So look at this shit. See, it's a little more clear. Usually, it's a lot dirty. You're supposed to wash your fruit off and let it soak in baking soda and cold water to really kill all the germs and the pesticides. Usually, that motherfucker is like dark. You can kind of see it, and like it kills like the food coloring and shit that they put on the strawberries to make it more red. Kills all that shit off. See, mandatory. See, my nigga Jamie know, cuz mandatory. Baking soda, cold water is how you wash your vegetables and fruit, my nigga. It will kill all that shit off. Guaranteed. Never just wash it. Don't. I hate when people just go to the sink and be like, all right, let me. Especially if you live in California. Don't you ever in your fucking life wash anything off using the fucking sink water. That's fucking disgusting. I hate you. Don't you ever in your life do that shit. That's nasty. Don't fucking don't ever do that shit. That's nasty. Just stop it. You know, don't ew. Just ew. That's nasty. That's also why a lot of people's skin be dry and shit. Because we be taking showers in this dirty ass water. That's why people's hair be breaking off and it's all dead and shit from the roots because of this nasty ass water people be showering in. Stop get they got shower purifiers. You tie up to the shit, purify the shower water and shit. Do that. Do that. I guarantee you your skin won't be as dry as it is. I guarantee you your hair won't be falling out dead and shit. And stop taking hot ass showers. Because that hot ass water is also killing the molecules in your body. Now, where's Trishia at? Her dumb ass is probably going to say I'm lying. Fucking idiot. That's how I crash out. Crip shit. That's how I crash out. And I've been on this bitch for an hour. It don't even feel like an hour. Ooh, like the Jim Jones. If anybody know who Jim Jones is. The rapper Jim Jones. Not the cult leader. Don't drink the juice. Do not drink the fucking juice. Don't drink the fucking juice. Not the cult leader. Talking about the rapper. Who remember Jim Jones, the rapper, back in 2005 when this nigga have his fucking braids and they'll be all nappy and shit like this nigga ain't fucking braided. Like this nigga would get his hair braided purposely for it to look like this. That's how I'm rocking in 2025, nigga. The messy locks, cuz. Fuck out of here. I ain't getting no retwist. Fuck a retwist, nigga. Bro, Jim Jones and Cameron. The beef between Jim Jones and Cameron. That shit is like 50 Cent and Ja Rule. That shit ain't never gonna end. Like, yeah, it's not really 50 Cent and Ja Rule, because 50 and Ja Rule can't even be in the same room without somebody getting fucked up. So I'll take that back. But Jim Jones and Cameron been going at it for years. They go at it for years. They go at it for a minute. Then they get back cool. Then they go at it for a minute. Then they get back cool. It's like, so like when he responded to Jim Jones, when Cameron and that fly ass mink. Shout out to Cameron and that mink. That mink was saucy. Can't even. That mink was fly as shit. This nigga Cameron, everything he said in his rebuttal, 50 Cent and Hurricane Chris, that shit. But everything Cameron said in his rebuttal to Jim Jones, nigga been saying that shit for years. I mean, even Jim Jones said he's not really from Harlem. He grew up in the Bronx. Jimmy said that. But everything else that nigga said, when he said every person that put their hands on you and you cool with to this day, I thought that was the funniest shit in the world. And the reason why is because it is so true. Little C's from Junior Mafia slapped the dog shit out of Jim Jones. They cool to this day. True Life, shout out True Life. That was a real New York gangster in this rap shit. A real nigga in this New York rap shit. True Life was fucking harassing the shit out of Jim Jones' life. He was terrorizing Jim Jones. His whole existence was getting terrorized by this nigga True Life. He didn't really feel comfortable moving around New York until True Life went to jail. They cool. Mano used to drag this nigga Jim Jones. They cool. Everybody Jim Jones had beef with, he cool with. Except for the motherfuckers that like Cameron said, I got actual love for you, bro. Why you always coming at me? I don't say your name at all. Even when he asked 50 Cent the question about Dipset niggas, not like being able to break up Dipset because they was falling out anyway. Cameron didn't even say Jim Jones' name. That was 50 who said it. That shit is wild to me. But 50 Cent and Hurricane Chris, that was random. That was very random. It was random, but I see why Hurricane Chris did it. That was a perfect opportunity for people to say Hurricane Chris's name. Now, granted, ain't nobody about to listen to that nigga's music. Because I forbid to hear A Baby in 2025. I fucking refuse it. And I still every now and then go back to the mid 2000s and listen to shit if it was actually good. A lot of that shit, I want everybody to actually go to 2025. No, that's this year. 2005, my fault. Go back 20 years ago, 2005, and actually listen to the music that was coming out in that time. That shit was trash. And it has no playback value at all. That shit was terrible, my nigga. Of course the diss track was weak. It's Hurricane Chris. Hey, don't nobody take Hurricane Chris serious, God. That's like this nigga in out here in California. What's this nigga name, man? Drex the Joint. I don't call him Drex the Joint. That nigga's name is Elvis. I did some research on that nigga. That nigga's name, Drex the Joint's real name is Elvis. Ain't nobody worried. Don't nobody care about Elvis the Joint. This nigga's not a real Southsider. This nigga's not a real Threadsayer. This nigga is a motherfucking tagger from a tagging crew. Fuck Elvis the Joint, nigga. Tell him I said it. Anyway, go back to 2005. Listen to the music back then. If it wasn't from Gucci, if it wasn't from Jeezy, if it wasn't from T.I., if it wasn't from Shawty Low, shit. Even, what's that song? Throw some D's on that bitch. Even that shit can still get a pass, low-key, because that shit was kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie. But if it wasn't from, like, the main motherfuckers back in 2005 that was popping, all that shit was trash. All the music in 2005 was disgustingly trash, my nigga. All of it. It was terrible. And that's the problem I have with the music nowadays. And these niggas, granted, these motherfuckers are living in the moment and they making their music, making their money. But in order for you to continue to make money off your music like that, that shit has to have some kind of playback value. I don't know if we got any Playboy Cardi fans in here, but that nigga's music, bro, Playboy Cardi's music, 10, 15, 20 years from now, the kids gonna be listening to that shit like, "Hey, what the fuck was you niggas listening to? This shit is disgusting." Ain't nobody in the world 20 years from now gonna be like, "Bro, Playboy Cardi was that guy." That shit is terrible. All that screaming and shit he be doing, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit in they goddamn headphones, cuz my fucking ears hurt. Ain't nobody trying to listen to that bullshit. What's the nigga from New York? Fabio Foreign, or whatever the fuck his name is? Trash. A lot of that New York drill shit, trash. Ice Spice, trash. This is all the people 20 years from now whose music ain't gonna have no playback value at all. Ain't nobody gonna want to listen to that shit 20 years from now. Not a soul. Not a soul. And that's sad because these niggas ain't. There's gonna be a certain point to where these niggas ain't gonna be making money off their music. It's like, what's the nigga name? Shit, Hurricane Chris. We can talk about nigga Hurricane Chris was a fucking crackhead at one point. When this nigga, no, it's not no, not, I was about to say Rich the Kid. That's another trash ass nigga. Rich Boy. Throw some D's on that bitch. Rich Boy. That nigga somewhere in Alabama hitting the pookie right now. Swear to God, go type in Rich Boy. I guarantee you, all videos will pop up of this nigga smoke the fuck out. Rich Boy, because the music wasn't good. The music wasn't good for people to continue to play it, for people to continue to listen to it and support it, because it was trash ass music. And then the nigga had to go and smoke his whole career away. That nigga somewhere in Alabama right now, smoked the fuck out somewhere in the trap house. It's bad. It's bad. So if you in here, you make music, make good music that's gonna have playback value 20 years from now, man. Don't just make it for the now. You feel me? Don't just live in the now. Live for the future. Straight up. Then, cucumber? Okay. I don't know. I don't know what that's for. You just commented cut up cucumber? I don't get it. I don't know. What are you trying to tell me? like you trying to say something? Oh, so you are a fan of gay sex. Got it. Understood. I got you. You get off on telling other grown ass men to jump on something that looks like a penis so you can watch because you like watching gay sex. I understand, bro. I get it. But unfortunately, this isn't Twitter. This isn't X. So for that kind of shit, you would have to go on that platform, or go to Pornhub or whatever the case is. You feel me? However you get your nut off. You feel what I'm saying? That's not happening over here. So you feel me? Like if you like getting off to watching grown men stick things in their butt, understandable, bro. I understand it. I get it. We all have we all this is there's 8 billion people on this planet. We all have the things that we like getting off to. Understandable. But this is YouTube. That's against the law over here on YouTube. You'll have to go over there on the Elon Musk platform to go do that. You feel what I'm saying? So respect to you, my guy, Mr. SYG. Did I offend you? Is that why you telling me to ride a cucumber? Did I offend your favorite artist, Playboy Cardi? I'm sorry. It's crazy. If you are a fan of Playboy Cardi, you telling me to ride something. This nigga Playboy Cardi wearing thongs. This nigga got thongs up his ass. So it makes sense. Yeah, you a fan of gay sex. I understand. I'm sorry. No judgment. No judgment. I'm sorry. Power to you, my guy. Power to you, my guy. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, that was weird. Anyway, this nigga got it. This nigga felt the need to tell us what kind of sex he likes to watch. That was weird. I don't think anybody in this live needed or wanted to know that. To keep it G with you. Anyway, man. I don't know. I'm running out of let's talk about something. Y'all give me something to talk about, man. I'm running out of shit to talk about. I'm trying to think. I could pull out my other phone, figure some shit to talk about. But you know, that's what's the fun in that? That's what I got 26 people in here for. Y'all talk to a nigga, man. Talk to a nigga. Let me know something. We can talk about anything in this bitch. Y'all gonna make me have to go to the phone, man. Let's see. Let's see. What's going on in the world, bro? Shout out to OKC in this bitch. Yes, OKC, the Thunder. Nigga, we going to the championship this year. You will fuck with anybody talking about OKC just because I'm from LA. Don't mean I'm a Laker fan. I've never been a Laker fan. I just shout out Kobe. Rest in peace to the Bean, the 2-4. Shout out to the 2-4. I love Kobe. Lakers though, fuck the Lakers. Fuck the Lakers, nigga. OKC, bitch. We run the Western Conference, nigga. You see what we doing, and you see what we doing, nigga. Stop playing. OKC, nigga. We just won another one. We just caught another dub, nigga. What is this? What is this like the 18th dub, nigga? We've been undefeated for what 16, 17, 18 games right now. Niggas ain't fucking with us, nigga. Everybody in here, if you watch NBA, if you watch basketball, comment your team. Comment. Let me know who you rock with. Cause this big bad OKC gang over here. It's OKC gang over here. Stop playing. All right, man. What else can we find on this bitch to talk about, man? Let's see. See, here's the thing. I'm scrolling and shit. I'm scrolling looking for things to talk about. The only thing that's on my shit is everything about these fires and these donations, which is not a problem because I love to see the support from my fellow Angelinos. You feel me? See, Jared, this my nigga Jared, man. This my brother Jared, bro. This nigga's a Clippers fan. I would never understand why my bro is a Clippers fan, cause I would never understand it. I don't even want to understand it. Fuck that. I'm not about to make sense out of something that don't make sense. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it at all. All right, look, I just found something. Starbucks secret cancer-causing ingredient found in many of their drinks. Nigga, we out here drinking cancer, bro. Starbucks out here giving us liquid cancer. Ain't that a bitch? These niggas out here, Starbucks out here giving niggas liquid cancer. Now I want to know what ingredient it is. Now I want to know what kind of cancer is people getting from drinking Starbucks. What kind of liquid cancer is niggas getting from drinking Starbucks? I'm so curious now. I'm so curious. I'm gonna have to look that up. Okay, in thought news, in whole news, this just came across my timeline. An OnlyFans creator claims to have broken a world record by sleeping with 1,057 men in 12 hours. How was that an accomplishment? How is that an accomplishment? That lady's vagina, for one, must be super stretched. That shit is from here to China stretched. That is a stretched coochie. Some unfortunate soul is going, you damn right. And now I'm curious. Cause now I'm curious. When these niggas, you feel me? When these niggas, when they finish, do they do it inside? Or they do it on like her face or something? Cause that's even, let's talk about that for a second. For 1,000 men, I would have to be first. I would have to be first. I will have to. Maybe second. I'll take second, but I would have first or second. It would have to be first or second. It would have to be. Because think about this for a second. Imagine 1,000 niggas, right? Imagine, let's say you number 10, right? You number 10 down the line, right? And the first 9 dudes finished on this bitch's face. The money shot. You feel me? They got the money shot down, right? Then you the number 10th nigga, and you gotta look at this bitch face covered like a glazed donut. I can't do that. This bitch look like a soggy bagel laying down. This bitch look like a soggy bagel. I can't get hard to that. I can't. This bitch would need to cover her face or something, cuz. This bitch would need to put a pillow over her face. I can't be the 10th nigga in a 1,000 man gangbang, cuz I can't. In 12 hours? Nah, man. I can't do it. That's nasty. Especially, think of even, hopefully they were wearing condoms. Hopefully there was some protection, because I know it's like the porn world. Everybody has to, like, you know, take tests and shit before they start doing the shits, right? But I would say hopefully they were all wearing protection, because that's even more nasty. Now imagine you the 10th dude, and the other 9, they didn't hit her with the money shot. They finished inside of this woman. The cream pie. You feel me? They cream pie this woman. And you the 10th dude, and you gotta go in there after that with no condom? That's nasty. That's not, that bitch ain't wet at that point. That bitch is not wet at that point. That's you know, for all my non-virgins out there, you know that macaroni noise when you hitting that shit right? That you feel me? I think y'all know where I'm going, cuz that's nasty. That's fucking disgusting. Hey man, that's nasty. But shout out to her, I guess, if that was that whole, like I feel like that was her mission in life. Like her her purpose of life was to have the world record of a 1,057 man gangbang. Cuz that's nasty. That is nasty. Oh shit, okay, Arizona. I don't know if we got any people from Arizona. Shout out to the Arizona folks. Arizona man reportedly kills himself days after being exposed for exposing himself in Bikini Beans drive-thru. Wait, I'm confused. Okay, I'm not confused. Okay, that's okay, so this nigga drove up. This nigga in Arizona. This nigga drive up to a drive-thru, dick out, probably flaccid, dick just out, no bottoms on. Probably doing some porn shit. Probably doing some. He probably got an OnlyFans too. He was like, "Hey, let me drive around to these motherfucking to a drive-thru with my dick out for some content, for some OnlyFans content." Instead, it didn't go the way he thought it was gonna go. This bitch exposed this nigga, then he unalived himself. Stop doing weird shit. If you want to be a sexual deviant, keep that shit to yourself, gang. The whole world don't need to see your penis out, cuz. Like, everybody don't need to see that shit, bro. Everybody don't need to see that. That's nasty. It's fucking nasty. Let's see. Ross goes crazy. They will have items starting at 49 cents on January 27th. Wait a fucking minute. So is Ross Dress for Less going out of business? These motherfuckers are selling shit for 49 cents. These niggas selling clothes for 49 cents at Ross. To all my people out there, man, if you need to get fresh, you need to get fitted, you know, your wardrobe looking kind of ugh, go to Ross. January 27th. I mean, granted, your wardrobe still gonna look a little ugh, but hey, nigga, at least it's something, right? Some people out here got nothing. If you look at what's going on in California right now, you feel what I'm saying? So hey, man, do it that. Okay, Ghana is inviting people of African descent from the U.S. and around the world to come home, granting them citizenship. I may have to leave this bitch. I may have to leave this bitch. Nigga, grant me free. I don't gotta take no test or nothing. I just automatically become a citizen because I'm a Negro? Yes, I like that. Shout out to Africa for that. I fuck with that. According to UMG copyright, now I'm just going down my shit on Instagram, finding shit that's worthy to get my 2 cents on. According to UMG copyright, Universal Music Group, the Clips, Pusha T, No Malice, and Kendrick Lamar have an upcoming collaboration titled Whips and Chains. I better hear so much. These niggas better walk on Drake's grave. Like, Drake already dead, cuz Drake is already dead. Finished the nigga off. Pause. Nigga already dead. They need to just stomp on this nigga grave, cause if that's true, that's gonna be, for one, that's gonna be bars. That's gonna be a song just full of bars. Somebody gonna get shot. Somebody from OVO about to catch a stray, nigga. Somebody from OVO about to catch a straight bullet, nigga, and I'm here for it. I want to see that shit. I want to see that. All right, man. How long I been on this bitch? I've been on this bitch for a minute, way longer than an hour. Shout out to everybody who came in here. I don't know if I want to get off or I want to stay on. Shit. Yo. So for the past 2 days, past 2 or 3 days, I got into like this crazy rabbit hole of body cam footage, like police body cam footage and shit like that. I went down a crazy rabbit hole for the past 3 days. And if I suggest everybody do it because it's some of the greatest shit you will ever see, bro. It's some of the greatest content on YouTube you will ever see. Granted, the videos I've watched made me just want to be a virgin for the rest of my life. I'm gonna keep it G with you. A lot of the videos I've seen, I'm like, nigga, fuck that. I'm not getting in no more relationships. I'm gonna use this beautiful right hand for the rest of my life. Nigga, the videos I've seen from body cam footages is ridiculous. There was one dude, he was a DJ at a nightclub. He say, yo, I met this girl, had a one-night stand with her, haven't talked to this bitch for 2 months. She keep texting and blowing up my phone, but I don't respond to her. I don't make her think we are in a relationship. She went to this man's house and started terrorizing this man's house, throwing bricks and all kind of shit through his windows. The female cop get there because the old boy called the police. The female cop pulls up. She trying to de-escalate the situation. This crazy bitch picks up another brick and throws it at the fucking cop while she's sitting there talking to the dude. And I'm just like, bro, these females really be going. And it's not just females, because there's been videos of dudes after a one night stand and they don't know how to act either. But it's just like, how do people get so sprung off of a one night stand? That's why it's called one night stand, because we gonna do this shit and never talk to each other again, bitch. How do people get so strong, like so strung out on that shit? Like, how do you get that sprung? I would never understand that. That has to be studied. That has to be like a chemical imbalance or some shit in the mind for a person to get that attached to somebody after spending just one night with them. Like that is wild as fuck to me. I don't understand that. If you got time, please just go on. You can look at. Oh, let me give you the channels you should watch because it's multiple. It's multiple channels. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Hold up. It's multiple body cam foot. Look, I've been watching this shit so much. That's the only thing on my. That's the only fucking shit on my timeline now. It's just fires and fucking body cam footage. But the shit y'all should watch. Let me see. Let me see. Where it go? Crime Time Cam. Crime Time Cam. Check them out. It's this dude named Mr. Broken. He got some of the best ones. Mr. Broken got some of the best body cam footages. Go check him out. It's a lot. Police Watch. Go check them out. Police Release. Watch Cop Cam. My nigga. It is some of the greatest shit. It's all different types of situations. And watching these videos and just seeing how stupid people act when the police get around, you low-key start feeling sorry for these niggas, bro. You low-key start feeling sorry for the police. Because it's like, nigga, they go through so much when they pull up and they trying to... Oh, I got you. I got you. Don't trip. I got you right now. Watch Cop Cam. Peep them out. Watch Cop Cam. Look, it's so many different channels on YouTube to watch. It's crazy. But I'm only giving y'all the ones that I've been like watching for the past 3 days. Crime Cam Now. Watch them. Peep them out. EWU Body Cam. Peep them out. What was the Mr. Broken? That's really the one though. Mr. Broken got all the shit. Mr. Broken has all kind of. It's people getting kidnapped. It's all kind. Bro, okay. There was a video. This dude get out of jail. He's only been out of jail for 4 days. Only been out of jail for 4 days. This nigga, obviously, a person just got out of jail for 4 days. He horny. Let's keep it a buck. He trying to get his nut off. Just got out of jail 4 days. He pulls up to a bus stop. But he kind of like parks behind like maybe like a block down. Oh, no problem, no problem. The dude pulls up in his car, but kind of like a couple feet away from the bus stop, right? He walks over to the bus stop. He's standing there acting like he's waiting for the bus. It's a 16-year-old girl standing there waiting for the bus to go to school. This is early in the morning. This nigga was on demon time early. It's like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. He tries to kidnap the 16-year-old girl. Shout out to that little girl because she was fighting. She was fighting her ass off, holding on to the gate, beating his ass while she holding on to the gate. The dude eventually stops, lets her go. He runs off to his car. He drives off. Somewhere between that and the police stopping him, he picked up a transgender person. Like I say, he been out for jail for 4 days. He trying to get his nut off. He picked up a transgender person. The police see the car because him trying to kidnap the girl in his car is all on camera. Like this nigga, and it's clear as day. The police recognize the car. They recognize the dude. They pull up in the gas station right behind him. Have old boy get out the car. They run his name. They arrest him, right? Put him in the car. They tell the transgender person, like, hey, the dude you was about to do whatever you was about to do with this nigga, he just tried to kidnap a 16-year-old girl and do God knows what with this girl. It's shit like that on there. It's all kind of shit. Then it was one video where this lady, she was using her 10-year-old son to like constantly like throw it in the face of the dad and shit. She will wake this little dude up in the middle of the night sometimes and just take him to the dad's house and start an argument with this motherfucker for no reason. The dad lived with his sister, right? So the aunties and the dad, they call the police. They tell the police, "Hey, this lady keep bringing my son over here, using my son as like bait and for leverage to get money out of me and shit like that, right?" So the police are telling them, "You're misogynistic." Oh, I don't know what I said that was misogynistic, but oh, good for you. So this dude, he so the female cop, she tell the sister and the dad, like, look, the little boy needs to go with y'all for the night because he's out here middle of the night, no shoes on, barefoot, just out here. The dad and the auntie tell the police he not staying here. He can't stay here. So the police tell him, well, if y'all don't take him and the mother doesn't take him, we gonna have to call Child Protective Services. The auntie and the dad both said, oh well, go ahead. No, matter of fact, the auntie looked at the little boy in his face and said, I'm sorry, baby. You gonna have to go with them. The dad threw his hands up like it ain't got nothing to do with me. So the female cop take the little boy over to the mother, tell the mother the same thing. The mother looked at that cop and said, well, go ahead and call him because he not coming home with me. And I was like, bro, it's people out here who have kids that don't need to be parents. Yo, that shit was disgusting to me. Even the female cop told her, like, hey, that is disgusting. Like, what kind of parent are you? And the mama was like, so what? I don't care. He's not coming home with me. So they arrested the lady for child neglect. And I guess the little boy is in Child Protective Services. Because it's just like, that shit is wild. But just watching those videos for the past 2-3 days, I'm cool. I don't want to get married. I don't want to have kids. That shit is just too much. People are psychotic out here in this world. There's too many crazy people out here in this world. For one, to be having kids. For two, we need to have there needs to be like a mental evaluation before you have a child. Like there needs to, like, for real, like let's say a married couple or whoever trying to have a kid, they need to get mentally evaluated before they get pregnant or whatever the case. Or even if the lady is pregnant, hey man, hey, let's do a mental evaluation on you and the baby's father to make sure y'all supposed to be fit to be parents, because that shit is wild. That shit is just wild. But I suggest everybody go watch that shit because it's body cam footage is some of the greatest shit in the world. Like, I can't hold you. It's some of the greatest shit in the world, man. It really is. It really, truly is. Oof, I've been on this bitch for a minute, man. What else y'all want to talk about? What else? What we got going on? Because if not, I'm going to get off. I'm going to make my strawberry smoothie with the sea moss. Speaking of the sea moss, hey, man. Let me get my sea moss. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all something. Dr. CB Sea Moss, right? I wish y'all can smell this shit. It is the worst smelling thing in the world. And it's also the most disgusting. I put 2 scoops of this shit in my mouth and I was gagging, about to throw this shit up the entire time. Don't try to chew it. Don't eat it just like this. You're going to have to blend this shit up in a smoothie or something to eat it because it is disgusting. That's how I know it's good for you. Anything that tastes this horrible, gotta be good for you. So y'all people, this out, it's only like $50. It's good for you. Sea moss, gives you all the shit that's missing in your body. It's gonna get you right. Just make sure you don't eat this shit by itself, because it's fucking disgusting. It's nasty as shit. Straight nasty as fuck. Anyway, man, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good shit. You feel what I'm saying? Go listen to the music. I put out music damn near daily on my channel. My song For Her streaming everywhere right now. Y'all go peep that out. It's for all the females. It's literally for it's for all the ladies in the world. This how the song starts off. This is for every girl in the world going through bullshit. My arms wide open, giving all that I can give. Tears when I wrote this. Tears in the vocal booth. If pain was a gun, I'm taking every bullet that you shoot. Y'all go stream For Her. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit.